Happy Wednesday. 9 News meteorologist Lauren Robinson here with your virtual forecast. Today we have some very slight chances for a raindrop or two. That's about it. And then as we go into the weekend, those temperatures ramp up, sunshine returns, and we'll even see some gusty winds pick back in. So we're going to watch for some fire weather danger possibilities this weekend. In the meantime, we have more mild weather today. Let's go ahead and start with a live look outside in downtown Denver, where you can see here a little bit of cloud cover starting to build in. Temperatures at 51 degrees. I think we'll be pretty seasonal for this time of year in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Right now we have winds coming in from the northeast at 8 miles per hour. Winds could become a little breezier later this afternoon, but still not too strong, again, with those couple of raindrops that you could see. Nothing that should really impact your outdoor plans. Now, we take a look at our current temperatures across the Front Range and Eastern Plains. Most of us in the 50s. We're already seeing some 60s to the east and southeast. The high country sitting comfortable in the 30s, 40s, low 50s, and in those 50s across the western slope. So as we take a look at our HD Doppler radar, we have seen some light flurries across northern portions of the high country. We're going to wait for those to push their way eastward, and that's what's going to lead to some spotty rain showers across the Front Range. We zoom in to where the snow is still falling. We can see it in Red Feather Lakes, just east of Walden, as well across western portions of Estes Park through Winter Park and into Georgetown, and that's where it stops. The foothills remaining pretty dry until later this afternoon, where we could see some of those raindrops push their way into northern portions of the Front Range and Eastern Plains. You can see that here on our futurecast by around 3 o'clock. Very spotty, very isolated. You might only get a few raindrops or so as we go through the rest of the day. So again, this is why it really shouldn't impact your outdoor plans. Maybe just a few raindrops, that'll be about it. All of that moves out late tonight, so by tomorrow we're seeing a sunny day, and those sunshine sticks around through the weekend as temperatures continue to climb. So today we're going to see those highs in the upper 50s. Some areas could get to the 60s, but I think that's mostly going to be to the south and east. We're going to expect a high near 58 degrees in Denver. The high country will be in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and then those middle 60s across the western slope. Overnight we're mild and calm. Lows in the 30s across most of the state. We could see some 20s in the high country, 40s out west. But let's take a look at this 7-day forecast. This is where things get exciting for the weekend. We start to rebound a bit tomorrow with those temperatures in the middle 60s, just a little above average for this time of year. But then we're in the upper 70s Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What we're also going to see with those warmer temperatures is going to be breezy conditions and dry air. So we're going to watch for some increased fire weather danger this weekend. Right now there are no alerts in place, but I'd imagine some could be issued, especially on Saturday. Now, we take a look as we start our next work week. That's when our next system is expected to push in. We're going to see those temperatures drop, not a whole lot. We're into the lower 70s and then upper 60s Monday and Tuesday. Scattered rain showers both days. We start to dry out by the middle of next week, but those temperatures dropping into the middle 50s next Wednesday. It's looking pretty chilly then. So as we move through the next few days, we're not going to see a whole lot of moisture across the state. Today is really going to be our only day through the rest of the week where you could even see just a few raindrops. The majority of that moisture is going to stay in the northern high country, falling as flurries, leaving just a dusting of new snow there. And then again, as that pushes its way eastward, maybe a few raindrops here and there. If you have those outdoor plans, they should be fine. Just be prepared for a couple stray raindrops maybe. Even if you do get a couple raindrops, they'll move through pretty fast, and all of those little showers are pretty isolated, so nothing too widespread there. And then again, as we move through the weekend, we get lots of sunshine, we get some major warming, the winds start to push in. We're going to watch for that increased fire weather danger, but outside of that, as long as you stay fire safe, we should have a beautiful weekend ahead. So we'll have an updated forecast for you today on 9 News at noon. The good news is we have an easy forecast, so not too much to talk about. It's definitely a relaxing few days ahead. Then later this evening, we'll have an updated forecast for you at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. If you can't catch us on air, you can always follow us online at 9news.com and on our 9 News mobile app. Have a good Wednesday.